Good morning. In this lecture, I want to talk about bundled conductors. In general consideration, when you are talking about three-phase system, three-phase has three conductors. So that means each phase bears one conductor. Okay. But when you are talking about extra high voltages, and for that suppose you are considering each phase has one conductor, then corona loss occurs a high problem there. Okay. Now what is corona loss? Okay. Corona loss means when a surface potential gradient of a conductor exceeds the dielectric strength of the surrounding air, then corona loss occurs. This causes ionization of the air surrounding to the conductor and produces a power loss with a hissing sound and ozone discharge. Okay, this is called corona loss. Okay, that means if we have each phase has one conductor for extra high voltages, then obviously corona loss will causes a large problem there. Okay, in India, as most of the long transmission lines are either up to 20 kV or 400 kV, therefore we can't neglect the corona loss. Okay, so we have to think about here when we are making this high voltage line with each phase has one conductor. Getting? So to reduce the surface gradient of high voltage, we can use two or more conductors per phase in a close proximity, and this is called bundling of the conductor. Okay, and the conductors which are bundled should be separated at a regular intervals with space dampers, and by which it can prevent clashing of the conductor and also from the wind flow it can be prevented. Okay, when you are making bundled conductors for each and every phase of transmission line, it provides better voltage regulation, and efficiency of the transmission line also increases, because here the inductance and skin effect is reduced in the three-phase transmission line. Okay, so as the inductance is reduced and skin effect is reduced, obviously what will happen? The voltage regulation and transmission line efficiency will be increased. When we are making bundled of each phase, or when we are making bundle conductors for each and every phase, then obviously here inductance is reduced and capacitance is increased, and because of that what is happening, the surge impedance of the transmission line is reduced, which is root over of L by C. As L is reduced and C is increased, therefore obviously the surge impedance will be reduced, and when the surge impedance will be reduced, what will happen? Maximum power will be transmitted. That means the maximum power transmission of the transmission line is increased here when the surge impedance is reduced due to the bundling of the conductors. From these discussions, we came to know that when we have to make extra high voltage lines, okay, then obviously we should make bundling of the conductors for each and every phase of the transmission line. Now we are going to calculate the inductance of the bundling conductors. Okay, that means we are going to calculate the inductance here, okay, for bundling conductors. So before calculation of the inductance, we should calculate the geometric mean radius, that is GMR, of the two conductors, okay, bundled. Okay, that means if the transmission line is having means each phase is having two conductors. That means if the transmission line we are considering and each and every phase is having two conductors, okay, then for that, suppose you are going to calculate the geometric mean radius, that is GMR of two conductors of a bundle. It may be given by ds2b is equal to fourth root over of ds into d whole square. That means root over of ds into d, okay, where ds is the GMR of the conductor. So we have calculated the GMR of the bundled conductors when the bundling of conductor is having two conductors. Okay, now we are going to calculate the GMR for three conductors when the bundling of the conductor is having three conductors for each and every phase. Okay, for that ds3b is 9th root over of ts into d whole root over 3, that is equal to cubic root of ds into d square. Similarly, again we can calculate the GMR for four bundled conductors. That means when each and every phase of the transmission line is having four bundling conductors, then for that, suppose you are going to calculate the GMR, okay, then it will be ds4b, which is equal to 16th root over of ds into d into root 2 d whole to the power 4. So when we are simplifying it, then ds 4b will become 1.09 into fourth root over of ds into dq. Now we have to calculate the inductance of the bundled conductor. Okay, it may be given by L is equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 ln GMD by ds NB. Okay, where n may be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and up to, depends upon the number of conductors we have chosen for the bundling of each and every phase. Okay, and obviously for GMD, when we are talking about the composite conductors, already we have calculated how, or already we have formulated how to calculate the GMD. Okay, so here I have not considered the calculation of GMD because already I have shown you the calculation of GMD when I was discussing about the composite conductors. So here only I have discussed I have discussed here about ds NB, and I have and previously already you should have the knowledge about the GMD when we are talking about the composite conductors. Okay, so that means when we are formulate for inductance of bundled conductors, it will be L is equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 ln GMD by ds NB. Here we can calculate the geometrical mean distance by considering the center of the bundle conductors. Like in our previous calculation, we have considered the center of the round conductors when we are talking about the composite conductors there. Okay, thank you very much.